Guess who finally got some new art supplies? Me! Welcome back to the Precious Pavilion. I am Precious, and as an artist, as a Christian, as a college student, over here at the Precious Pavilion, I show a bit of my life, including me making art, and make videos all about living fulfilled and focused lives while enjoying the process. And part of that for me, in particular, is making art. So I had to do a little mini haul from where? Today, Michael's. So let's see the stuff I got. I think this was this is a foot by foot square canvas. Isn't she beautiful? Here, get a closer look. So this is the 12 by 12 inch square canvas, because I usually paint rectangle canvases, but not square. Especially at this size. I have like small, maybe 3 or 4 by 4 inch square canvases, but not a foot. So this will be exciting. I already have a painting in mind for this size canvas, so that'll be fun. And of course, yo, look at all this packing material. I appreciate it though. Want to keep my stuff intact. Oh, and I finally got some like bigger brushes. So here's some bigger brushes, especially like the one in the back, to just quickly cover a canvas with like a background color or whatever. So like 3 brushes in here. Long overdue. Right over here. What else? Oh, I forgot I got fabric. Yeah. Fabric. I believe this is organic, I guess probably, like 100% cotton, just maybe 1 yard. I don't remember how much I ordered, probably just a yard. But yeah, because I want to like have more sample fabric, and also I wanted to feel what just pure cotton feels like. This is softer than like, what am I thinking of? It resembles, but it's softer than like your canvas tote bag feels typically. Okay. I'm leaving the big canvases for last. They're all the same size. I got a 3-pack. Oh yeah, and of course I got some paints, because I really needed to like re-up on my acrylic paint. I was running out. So here are the paints, just the basics, the primary colors. Because I'm really trying to get better at color theory. So while I have a few like pre-mixed special shades and hues of colors in acrylic anyway, like Prussian blue or Platho green or Flatho green, I don't know how to say it or whatever, I like the essentials so that I can get better at, oh, look how big these, okay, you see, hold up, let me get closer. This one's not really, is this broken? Because it is not closing well. Weird. But anyway, I have a lot of white and black because I really use them, so I just got primary blue, red, and green in acrylic. Nice, what? 8.45 US fluid ounces. So this is what it looks like the length of my head for reference. Just beautiful, like, ugh, so beautiful. And nice big size, because the last ones I had were like the 4-ounce ones that were so small. Like, of course I ran out. So I'm glad I got some more paints. And now for the big guy. 18. Here, let me come closer when I say this. 18 by 24 inch canvases. I got 3 of them, all the same size, 18 by 24. So that is like 1.5, have I been doing the math right? Yes, 1.5 by 2 feet. And for y'all non-US folks, I mean, I don't know a frame of reference. Like, okay, enough fractions. Just, you'll see anyway. Okay, this is why the box is so huge. Like, oh my, okay, hold up. This is almost like a little longer than my torso. So almost from my head to my pelvis. Like, I've never had a canvas this big, and now I have 3 of them, which is so exciting. So, of course, I plan to like paint vertically. yeah, I typically paint vertical orientation as far as like rectangles are concerned on like in my sketchbook or on canvas, but definitely vertical and then horizontal as well. I don't know why for some reason it feels longer when it's vertical than when it's horizontal. But yeah, so little mini art haul. We got our 3 big canvases, the biggest yet, and I'm glad I got a 3-pack because can you imagine? I initially wanted to get a 36 by 48 inch canvas, aka a 3 by 4 foot. And then when I realized, wait, 3 feet, that's a yard, that's a meter stake, you know, that's kind of long. I was like, let's start small, that we can graduate into that. I mean, relatively, this is not small, but compared to a 3 by 4 feet, yeah, this is smaller. So I'm really excited about this. Got my, what did I just say? Yeah, my 18 by 24 inch, my 12 by 12 inch. Here, let's do a not a side by side, but like an overlap for comparison. Here, I can do this horizontal, will probably be easier to hold. So see, that's our 18 by 24. 18 by 24, yeah. And then this is our 12 by 12. Okay, like, you literally fit 2, because it's 12, which is half 24. So excited and so exciting, because like, now with these larger bottles and these large brushes, like, I can easily just and like paint the background of a canvas much quicker. So now that we see what's in store, let's get to work. So we're back at it. Some time has passed, but as you can see, the sun is out now. So let's get to painting. We're gonna start some new paintings finally that I've had like the idea for a minute now. So we're just gonna sketch and then start painting and see what we could do in like the next 2-ish hours. I'm just gonna start measuring and like drawing the lines anyway, so that everything is straight. I don't want any crooked lines, I don't want any crooked spacing, and then I can like begin the sketches even while it's still drying, which should be fine. I literally only let it sit on the chair for like maybe 30 seconds, and then we can finally get to painting. Yeah. Okay, so that clearly wasn't my best work measuring goes. Like, you see those little lines? I was like centimeters off, but we good. So I think I'm gonna spray with fixative and then leave the room for a bit so that it can, like, it's still a wet spot from the spraying in the canvas itself, and the fixative keeps like the pencil in place so that it doesn't like go away as I'm trying to paint over it, which is very helpful. I've done it previously, mostly with like, no, I think with acrylic paint. So yeah, I'm gonna spray it real quick. I'm gonna try and gently erase the false marks though, because that is something I wouldn't want to stick because it might mess me up. And then I might sketch something else while it dries a bit. Otherwise, I'll probably just continue with sketching the eyes and the text as well. Circular motions for the wing. And I do not typically enjoy painting on canvas. I prefer canvas panels because it's just one solid block, whereas canvas, like, material stretched over wooden framing, so you can feel like the dipping of the canvas material as you apply pressure to it, which I just don't like. It's like those vivid memories of accidentally snapping a crayon just while using it from 2nd grade. Yeah, they don't go away easily, so even applying just a low pressure to a canvas feels like I'm gonna pierce through the material unintentionally. Like, it's fine to do so if you wanted to, but when you don't, like, that's just annoying. Okay, let's see if this fan brush will help. And what I love a fan brush, especially for like hairlines or something, is just, let me nerd out real quick, because like the shape of the bristles, like, it's just helpful. There we go. So you see the bristles. It's just, you're moving away. Come on. Yeah. The shape is just easy to make it look like hair, because they're thin like strands of hair. But anyway, that's besides the point. So let's spray that fixative, because I am indoors, although the window is open. It's not the kind of stuff you want to be breathing, so plus with the drying of that remaining wet spot, gonna let it dry a bit. Yeah, they said well ventilated area. That should be fine. Yeah, it's clean and dry. Rereading the instructions because it's been, oh, whoa. Y'all, it says dries in 10 to 15 minutes, handle after 2 hours. This is why we read instructions. I am not waiting 2 hours. So yeah, because I have like another hour to paint. Forget that. Okay, back to sketching, I presume. I wanted eyes that give like different moods, like evoke different feelings with how they're looking, but looking either straight, like straight on, or like 3/4, but still like facing forward, you know. So I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, as planned. I have the 6 slots. And of course, you know, different complexions, eye shapes. That was really the goal with all the pictures I was finding, trying to find different moods, because variety, you know, creates that spice. So I might even make a new document right now to pick the 6 and like arrange them in the order I want. Clearly, I'm a planner. That was helpful and fun. So I've narrowed down some options, and as I wanted, we have different eye shapes, undertones among the complexions as well. So it's like a nice range going on. That's gonna be fun. Definitely a challenge, especially because one of the pair of eyes, the reference photo, I believe the gentleman has vitiligo. So within that one pair of eyes in that one row, there's like 3 complexions within that one picture. So that will be very fun. And plus, dude's got a white eyebrow as well. So I love portraiture, but I haven't painted that much as far as like detailed faces are concerned. So this is a very detailed piece, and the eyes are very detailed as far as like body parts to paint are concerned. But I do love like eyes. They're beautiful features, so there's no growth without challenge, right? And this is intentional challenge, so I'll see how that goes. The canvas is looking a bit drier, so that's good. I think I'm gonna start sketching now, like the eyes, now that I've made the lineup, and hopefully we can start painting today. Get into it. Okay, look at the sketch. Yo, I can only imagine how many layers this will be erasing when I tell you that eraser was dark. Look, like, I'm so excited. I'm really locking in today. I'm really considering whether I will, whether I'll use the fixative like I said earlier, because waiting for 2 hours, I might just work on another painting in the meantime or like do something else. Because this sketch, like, I'd really want it to stay in place. So I might just end up, the way the faces kept leaning towards the left, like we were all already kind of left because dude's looking like to the left, but it's kind of like our right, and then like shift a little bit, then to the left, 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 left. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. But anyway, look me in the eyes when you talk to me. That's the title of the piece. And I'm gonna add like some notes for idea came to mind in my sketchbook of like the original sketch so that I don't forget, because I was originally planning like for the text portions at the top and the bottom to be white text on a black background. But now I'm thinking the eyes, like the negative space outside of the hair and ears will be black, and then the text areas will be white on like a blue sky or black. I don't know, I'll decide. Maybe no, there's enough brown in the skin tones. I don't know, but I can always switch it up if I end up not liking how it looks. But yeah, that's the idea that came to mind, like a sky blue, cerulean blue background and white text. But it's probably going to be white text regardless, or it could be black text to play on the black of the negative space, but I don't know, we'll see. All right, I've decided I'm going to use the fixative. I forgot this stuff smells like nail polish. And then what? It says it's gonna dry in 10 to 15 minutes. And then, what's it called? Then it'll handle in 2 hours. Then I can handle in 2 hours.